Hey everyone, this is going to be another craft update. It's kind of small, but one of the items I'm planning on shipping it to its new home tomorrow. So, first I made 3 charms out of cold porcelain and painted them. So I made this popsicle. They're all made from molds that I made myself. I put this on a candy single with like chocolate brown and white beads, just so that it can match. I also made, this ice cream cone. And this cupcake. And I really like how the purple for the wrapper turned out. It's kind of translucent. And of course I put my initials on the bottom. Next, I started making resin pieces. So these are all my first ones, so they're not that great. But first, this is probably the best one that I've made so far. This one with a cupcake sticker and like rainbow candy sprinkles, and it has pink sugar sprinkles in the main background. And I made this veil myself out of a long eye pin. I'm thinking of making a tutorial on how to do that. I just need to get more long eye pins. But I loved how this turned out so much that I put it on a necklace chain. So there's that. Next, I made this SpiderMan piece. I got this sticker from like an Etsy order that I had, in the Etsy store owner put these Marvel stickers on the bag, and I kept them for this purpose. And I put some spider confetti in the background. And it has blue and red glitter in the back. And I tried doming it, but if you could see, it's kind of bumpy right here. So I need to re-glaze it. And on the back too, because I left them on my clay mat, you know, the clay mat that you could put in the oven. So it got the texture. So I want to actually glaze this with resin, but I want to get natural gloves and disposable brushes first. Technically, this was my very first resin piece. Sorry for my sniffling. I've been suffering allergies for months. Next is this one. It has like a sakura flower in it. It has like that really pretty white glitter in the background, and I turned it into a ring. It kind of has that clay matte texture on top of it, so I'm gonna glaze this with resin. And with leftover resin from the first or second time I used it, I made like some cabochons, like, well, just a couple, but like this gummy bear. I'm gonna paint the back so that it has like a color to it, but it's cute. And this heart lock. I used a mold that I got from Luchasaura in our second trade. I need to re-glaze this, and I think I'll just put like a jump ring on here and put it on a necklace. And of course, paint the back too. And now for my second batch, which it has a lot more. There's this one. It's a popsicle with an all candy sprinkled background. For some reason, like, you can see like the waviness on the surface, like near the eye right there. it's kind of like a bubble. I'm sorry I would like paused for a while. I just heard a cat fight right outside my door. Stupid cats, get along already. But yeah, I don't know what's up with like those patches. Maybe they'll go away after I glaze it. Next, there's this one with like flower glitter. Needs to be sanded on the sides, but yeah, I need to dome it too. Of course, it doesn't have a veil either. I just need to get more long items. And there's this one. I used a Harajuku mini sticker that I got at Target, like I think it was in December or January, one of those months. In the dollar section they were selling Harajuku mini sticker sacks, and I got one. And of course I saved them, but this is baby, and it has that pink sugar sprinkle background. Here's another star. It has like stars and a star glitter in the background, and that's a candy star that I got from Nutrisaura. And this one, I really need to glaze it with resin because it's really cloudy, but this is, whoa, flip. I didn't want to say the F word. But this is a 5-leaf clover that I found in San Antonio in front of my great aunt Lillian's house. There you can see the leaves. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to glaze this, and I'm going to turn this into a pendant. And the last 3 are fails. I wanted this to say bacon, but the mold wasn't big enough for all of them to be in a row, and now it says BCNAO, so it's a fail. But I put like those bacon flavored bits that you would put on like baked potatoes or in salads. We use them for salads. Put them in the background. I wanted to try doing this again with a larger heart mold. I could find one. Then there's this one. I used an Avengers puffy sticker, and it kind of failed because some of the glitter got in front of the sticker. I think I probably put a layer of resin on top of the glitter too soon. Also, there's this bump, and it used to be kind of squishy, but it's gotten kind of hard. But I'm just gonna dome this and turn this into a magnet. At least you can see that it's the letter A from the Avengers. So it's not a complete fail. And last one is this Blue's Clues one, and you could see that it's a fail because there are like holes in the background for the glitter. I added a top layer of resin way too soon, and it kind of made the glitter bubble up. So it's kind of ugly, but whatever. So those are my resin pieces. And lastly, I just finished this amigurumi a few minutes ago, and I'll be shipping it to Nutrisaura for 3rd trade. I'll have to back this up, or actually I'll have to pick it up. Snip. But she wanted a plush of Flaaffy from Pokemon, and this is how it turned out. I had to make my own pattern, but I kind of borrowed like some shapes from a pattern by Wolf Dreamer, but that pattern was for Ampharos, which is what Flaaffy evolves into. But the majority of it is my own pattern. There's a tail with the ball on the tip. And I think the hardest part was the white spirals, I guess, to make its fur or fluff, whatever it is, I don't know. But it was just a pain to crochet them because I chained 16 and single crocheted 5 in each chain, and then I had to sew them in a spiral and then sew them on Flaaffy. But I'm just glad I'm finally finished. Alrighty then. That is this craft update. I'm just gonna be making stuff with yarn that I got for my last birthday. Like the yarn that I got in my birthday swap. Right now I'm working on a summer shrug with the cotton yarn. And also I gotta make the rest of the Hiddles army. Next I'm doing Prince Hal. I don't know when I'll get started, but soonish. And I just remembered something. This isn't new, but I added some stuff to it. But I kinda... focus. I kinda edited Stitch. Like, I moved his nose, and I added hair to the top. And, I added this. So, now he's 100% finished. Although, I think next time I do Stitch, I want to make a note of where to put, like, those little, chips in his ears. And, like, keep that note for whenever, if someone wants me to make a Stitch. But yeah, he looks much better now. Alright. Now that is it. Okay, sorry for the shaking and the blurriness. I already said everything. I'll be graduating from college next month. So I'm half excited and half scared because I'm afraid that I won't be able to get my degree after all this hard work because I got a horrible grade on a research paper for one of my history classes, and now I'm like so anxious about whether or not I'm gonna pass, and I have to stay in school, and I don't want to get into too much detail, so I just gotta focus on school, like put school in front of everything. So it might be a while until my next craft update, like probably not until June, we'll see. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Bye.